russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Time out, the Disco Inferno show. Bro, do you know, I was just reading a statistic this morning, Glenn. I read that literally 1.3 million people have left Twitter since Elon Musk bought it. 1.3 million. And bro, one of those people, and listen, he went out there and made a statement. One of those people was Mick Foley. And you know, you kind of made a comment about that, which I got to be honest with you, bro, I agree with. I love Mick to death, but why are you going to quit a platform that you used to promote until you at least see what the guy does? If he makes some moves and makes some decisions that
you don't even have to say anything. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's complete virtue signaling. Here I am. Elon Musk is enabling hate. So, bro, this is the thing with Mick. I like Mick. Yo, I've been with. We've hung it. We're backstage. We sit there. We talk. We said that if I was working in a company with Mick right now and say thing, I would be making fun of Mick for going on Twitter to his face. Okay, and we would joke. We would probably be joking with him about it. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. I'm joking about the situation. It's like, because to me, if you're like, if you take it seriously, like, oh, somebody has the person has the fortitude to leave Twitter and say no to hate and say, like, what on earth have you people been observing on this platform? Like you said, like the funniest thing was like, then this was reported, okay, and this is how easy it is to when you just read the headlines, and read the first couple paragraphs, you could literally. Like this was posted on Twitter, okay? Like you saw this traveling, and then this to me is hysterical too. Is people like thought, oh, look at the increase in the N words since Elon Musk is taking over. It's gone up 500%, and you literally have guys accounts, okay? Now, let's be very clear. Do you follow anybody on Twitter that uses the N word?
Not even close.
Okay, who does?
Yeah.
And if you do and you see it, what do you usually do? Block the guy,
right?
Unfollow. It's a simple way. If it's like if you're in a shopping mall and you hear somebody using that word, you just get away from that person. You don't have anything to do with them. If you have somebody in your social circle that uses that word, it's like, why are you using that word? Everybody else's social circle probably looking like, you can't admit, excommunicate the guy. Right. It's like, or talk. What's your problem, dude? We don't use that word.
Or say something.
Very simplistic the way we navigate our way through this, because, like, let's put some context in that. Like, okay, there's like 1 billion Twitter users. Okay, went up 500%. So what was it? That there was like 10 people using the N word. Now it's 50. Because, like, it's let's put that in context. Okay, 500%. That's a big number that gets people thinking. Oh, look at that. But what if it's like 25 people? Now it's 125 out of 1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And so the funny thing is, like, these, I don't tweet that word out. I don't look at that word and something. But you literally have like accounts, these virtue signaling people, literally tweeting out a montage of the accounts using the N word. And I'm like, okay, dude, now you're tweeting out the N word,
right?
Don't you understand what you're like? People don't even that doesn't even compute in people's brains the way they're thinking like that.
Right.
Okay, like if you're that upset because you heard that that the UCM is going to, and you're leaving the site, it's like, dude, the tools on this app are so very simplistic. There's a follow button, there's an unfollow button, there's mute, there's thing, like, you can literally just ignore everything. Or if it upset, and I'm going to say this, I would ask Mick this. Mick, do you have mental health issues? Is that why you're leaving the platform? Because you can't, this is causing you, what is it? Like, the people that get bullied on this side, but that's a serious question.
Right.
Because it's either, okay, if you're leaving the site, but that because you can't mentally handle this because you got mental health issues, fine, I apologize. But if you're leaving the site because I'm leaving here because they're enabling hate and you're, dude, I'm going to make fun of you.
Yeah.
Because that's a stupid reason to leave. Okay, it's like there's nothing. Your engagement on this site isn't changing. It isn't that your follower list. It's who you're following and stuff. It's very simple to navigate your way through this. And the people that can't navigate their way through this have to leave the site. I'm like, okay, dude. You're kind of. I'm sorry. This is my opinion based on the evidence that I've laid out and my explanation. I think you're an idiot.
Right.
And Mick, I'm sorry. I think if that's why you left the site, because it's causing you mental health issues, okay, I apologize. But if you let the site to make a statement that you're dead, I think you're an idiot. And I'd say that to his face. If in a conversation, I'd be sitting there going, what do you? And I would convince him in conversation. If we had a one-on-one conversation, I would convince Mick that it's stupid to leave the site. Just get back on Twitter. You have fans that want to hear, like you're literally, all your fans. You're because like this site's so toxic for you that you literally said, "Hey fans, see ya. I don't care about you. I'm not posting anymore." Because that's what he did.
Doesn't it come down to I'm leaving the site because I don't like and agree with the thoughts and values of the person who bought it? I mean that's really what it comes down to, right?
It's typical cancel culture stuff. If you want to navigate your way through life, like what if the grocery store, the restaurant, the car repair place, and the Target in your neighborhood, you live in a small neighborhood, and they're all Republican owned and they donated to Trump. Like, are you going to boycott all that stuff?
Right.
There's people like you're going. What are you going to do? You're going to do instead of going 2 miles down the road to the grocery store, you're going to go 10. From now on, to a liberal-owned grocery store because you don't. I mean, like, bro, these people's like the politics is taking up too much of people's life, and they take this stuff too seriously that literally they want to disengage from basic human normal activity because of the politics of the people in charge of the things that they're engaging with.
Right. Exactly.
And that's where politics has gone way too far.
Yeah.
And that's where if you think politics is that important to you, you're kind of out there.
Yeah.
You're in this weird echo chamber bubble of weird people that take politics way too seriously and stuff. I think, So,
bro, I think you mentioned online that you're for the $8 charge for the check mark.
Absolutely.
Tell me why.
Did you do Hulu or Netflix or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, well they charge you more for easier service and more add-ons and stuff, and they charge you for more things. So if you're just a regular schmo and you can't get engagement and stuff, I think you got to kind of pay for it. If you want more engagement in your tweets, if you want the blue check so people will see you more and stuff, and if you're not going to get that otherwise, what's $8?
Right.
And if you're already famous, what's $8? You're already famous people are already paying for the famous people aren't getting Netflix free. You're not getting HBO, for free. You're paying the $8 and $13. That's all it is. Everybody immediately they hear, I must make it pay that. Okay, well in practice, what does that mean? It's $8. $8 a month you're paying. I'm paying $72 for Hulu. I'm paying not 10 for Netflix. Now I got to pay 8 for Twitter if I want the more engagement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Elon Musk, perfect example. It's making Twitter the product and not the user. And Twitter is the product.
Great point. Yeah.
So it's like you're paying for the product.
Yeah.
Not like just the product, using you. And people think content creators and stuff, everything, all that. And I say, dude, these people are making a fortune. What's $8?